Hey everybody, welcome back to Top 10 Gaming. We're jumping back into our list of the top 10 Fortnite skins that should be illegal, but coming at you with a part 2. Now last time we talked about a few different variations of illegal. I mean, obviously none of these are actually like illegal, but you know, they're either criticized or disliked enough that they could be. Anywho, last time on our part 1 list we talked about skins that were brought back into the game, making them significantly less rare. We also talked about skins that just, you know, flat out sucked. But this time around we're going to Vapid Town and focusing on skins that are just straight up horrendous to the human eye. We're talking the ugly ducklings of Fortnite skins, people. So, this is our picks for the top 10 Fortnite skins that should be illegal part 2. And unfortunately Moisty Merman was on part 1. So friends, you might want to head on over there after this list if you're dying to see someone trash talk that atrocity. In at number 10, the Visitor. The Visitor might be a slightly controversial choice for an ugly skin, but take away the digital front of its mask and it's kind of lame. Some even felt that crosshair, which is one of the looks that you can get on the front of your mask, it actually just kind of made it uglier. Subjectivity is everything, friends. And hey, sure, it's kind of cool that there's all those selectable styles on the Visitor's face mask that can be customized by completing the blockbuster challenges. But keep in mind that when you're playing, you're never gonna see the front of your mask in a match. Sure, other people will, but is it still super fun if you can't see it yourself? And at number 9, Sunstrider. Offered as a reward from Tier 47 of the Season 5 Battle Pass, Sunstrider is described as, "It's all fun in the sun." And like that's basically it, people. The skin doesn't really have much else going for her. She's a lifeguard who wears a visor that reads "Rescue" on it, which feels a little counterintuitive to, you know, the purpose of the game. If Epic were going for a lifeguard vibe, why not rip off Baywatch and give us another ever so slightly but legally acceptable looking version skin, like Reaper is with Keanu Reeves aka John Wick. Instead we have this bland and boring skin. Not saying she needs more sex appeal, she just needs something more appealing in general. And at number 8, Zoe. Zoe is kind of a cringeworthy skin. That hair, that hat. It's kind of like a teenager got thrown up on by an Oompa Loompa gone rogue from the chocolate factory. I'm not the only one with cruel feelings towards Zoe either. One person even commenting on the website The Top 10s said that Zoe looks like a 60-year-old masquerading as a 15-year-old, which just kind of makes me feel gross, so moving on. And at number 7, Lynx. If Zoe wasn't your piece of pie, then Lynx definitely won't be either. Specifically the default version of Lynx, which one user so aptly described as looking like she just came out of bed, wore some plasticky looking pajamas, a cat hat, and a short jacket. Why the cat ears? Ugh. The saving grace though, which also explains the cat ears, is the fact that the max version of Lynx is pretty rad and has some serious Black Panther vibes. This one was only available by completing all of those Lynx challenges. Otherwise you're stuck with a skin who has cat ears glued to a trucker hat that she wears backwards, which those are just a combination of words that should never be realized in someone's style. Just saying. And at 6, Growler. I'm sorry, but what the is going on with this skin's face? It's wearing a dog helmet, or is that like a hood? And inside we've got a creepy little red alien with like vicious teeth and beady little yellow eyes. Oh, and then a human body. What is going on here, guys? The skin is described as, "This good boy is not afraid to bare his teeth," which like I kinda guess is cool, but I'm just confused as to exactly what this good boy is. At least with the Moisty Merman, we get that it's a merman, you know? Growler though? Is it a dog? An alien? A dude pretending to be a dog alien? So many questions, but not enough give. Up next, number 5, Leviathan. What is it with Epic Games and gross fish skins? Luckily this fella, Leviathan, is significantly less unappealing to look at in comparison to a skin like Moisty Merman. But hey, a nasty looking fish floating inside of a spacesuit helmet that has a bandage stuck to it? Well, for starters, I'm sorry, but if I had to rely on water to keep me alive, I definitely would not be running around in a busted suit like that. Anywho, Leviathan also falls victim to the fact that the rest of its body, minus its head, has some serious competition with much cooler skins also wearing spacesuits. Just ain't fair. In addition to that, Leviathan is a legendary outfit and costs you 2,000 V-Bucks to get, so is it worth it? And at number 4, Tomato Head. There is nothing integrally wrong with Tomato Head skin. Hell, a lot of people love it. But for some pizza lovers, this tiny detail may make or break the skin. Look closely at the slice of za on Tomato Head's chest. It's a pepperoni slice, yeah? No. Take a closer look. See those yellow clumps? That ain't just goopy cheese, friends. That's pineapple. That's one hell of a controversial opinion there, Epic Games. Pineapple on pizza? Okay, but like actually, unless you're, you know, of the school of people who believe that pineapple on pizza is alright, whatever floats your boat, you sick. And at number 3, Chromium. Chromium is cool in theory, but it's hard to look at the skin and not think, damn, that's a female ripoff of Colossus from the X-Men. You know, the dope character for the Marvel Comics who also has been adapted recently in the Deadpool films? Once you think of him, it's hard to not see Chromium as sort of a lame version of the superhero. Her counterpart, Diecast, who is also a rare skin that costs 1200 V-Bucks, is at least a little cooler with his beret. Well, actually his beret. His bandana, and his additional gear strapped to his chest. But it's even harder still to not see him as a Colossus ripoff. Chromium's also got that red hair though, which kinda doesn't make any sense if the rest of her body is metal. Just saying. Is it just hair that grows there? Does that mean she's got soft skin up there? Or like her hair follicles or chrome? There's a lot of questions here, guys. Not many answers. And at number 2, Jack Gordon. Speaking of ripoffs, Jack Gordon is basically Fortnite's answer to David S. Pumpkins, the character that Tom Hanks made famous on Saturday Night Live. Same suit, same tie, except he's got a gourd for his head. Gordon? Get it? It's a pun. They made a pun. But what really makes the skin less than hilarious is the fact that David S. Pumpkins, despite I guess still being funny, is not really relevant anymore. That was so 2016, you guys. Jack Gordon, by consequence, now feels as if Epic is trying to resurrect a dead meme. Plus the expression on Jack's face doesn't help much in the aesthetic department, now does it? And finally, in our number 1 spot, Grimbles. What's worse than having a pumpkin for a head? How about a gnome? Enter Grimbles, the Fortnite skin garden gnome equivalent to Nightmare Fuel. That horrific looking gnome head and its less than comforting expression on top of a holiday-tastic suit just doesn't do a lot for Fortnite players. Perhaps if you're playing as a total troll, the hideous nature of the skin would be lessened, and maybe kinda funny. But at the end of the day, that oversized head isn't doing you any favors. Also, personal note, colors of his shirt and gloves vaguely remind me of Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z, like crossing his arms, and then I look up at that gnome face and just like overall feel super uncomfortable, so no thanks. Sorry, bias. Ugh. There we have it, friends. So that was a fun list of me just being a d***, wasn't it? Now it's your turn. Tell us in the comments below which Fortnite skins you think are the worst and the ugliest. Which ones do you hate the most for no logical reason? Give us a shout in those comments below and let us know. And be sure to check out our part 1 of this list for more Fortnite skin bashing. If you dug this video, spread the love, hit that like button, and hey, while you're at it, why not subscribe? We've also got a playlist filled with Fortnite fun times flashing on your screen, so go on, give her a click. In the meantime though, thanks for watching, friends. I'll catch you all in the next video.